a couple weeks ago, I pulled Stark Spidey as a 6-star from the Cavalier Event Quest crystals, and it prompted me to do a little bit of math. He is generally regarded as someone who requires signature ability, and so I went ahead and made sure exactly how he compared using a little bit of math. So you have the Stark Spidey, obviously the 5-star and the 6-star, the 6-star being Unawakened. And so generally, I play them at 9 poise because it's really unrealistic to keep them at 10 for the most part. And so on the left side, you will see crit rate and crit damage as in numbers, and because they have diminishing returns, you have the percentages on the right. So the 5-star, and I believe this is with 9 poise, has this crit rating, and the 6-star has the same. 6-stars do have better attack, more attack from poise. They also have a slightly higher base crit rate, but do not gain poise, or do not gain crit when you have poise, because not awakened. So, essentially, I have the non-crits in terms of how much attack they have, which is literally just raw attack. So, attack plus poise, attack plus poise multiplied by how much attack you get per poise, and then I have the attack rating on crits. And so if you take the attack rating multiplied by the crit chance, and the attack rating on non-crits multiplied by the non-crit chance, you will have their average attack rating, so to speak, when you take the crits and you multiply them by the damage multiplier. So from 0 to 10, you can see for the 5-star, rank 5, SIG 100, which is what mine is at, the poise, the crit is obviously in flux for the 5-star because he's awakened, while the 6-star has the attack in flux just like the 5-star, but no crit because unawakened. And so I have the crit percentage and the corresponding attack for each poise. So now you can see that multiplying it, so essentially what I have we'll take 10 poise. So for the 5-star, and this is where the real calculus comes in, is we have 7,750 or so, and 74.5 or 0.745 multiplied by that attack value, and then multiplied by the crit damage multiplier of 232.5%. That accounts for 75 approximately percent of the average attack, so to speak, while the base attack is the remaining 25. And the 5-star's crit rate is always at 41% because not awakened, once again. So if you look at these two attack values, the 5-star gets closer and closer to the 6-star as the crit rate starts to make up for the lack of attack. And you can clearly see it making its way up. But even at 10 poise, it doesn't reach it. At 10 poise, it does not reach the 6-star's value in terms of average crit rate. Or average attack, even with the crit rate. With the SIG 200, which a lot of people have, because I understand not everybody only has a SIG 100, a lot of people have a max SIG. You can see, and it barely makes a difference, because, once again, crit rate has a diminishing return, and so the difference between 6,500 crit rate and 5,800 crit rate is literally 2%, and so it doesn't really affect it. You will see, however, that the average attack does actually slightly eclipse the 6-star, and so at 10 poise, the 6-star does slightly overcome the 5-star. And this isn't even attack hit values. This is average attack of hits in terms of the attack value that each hit is off. And so this, on the left side, you will see your, I believe the left side is the SIG 100, and so you can see that they just barely come into contact with each other, and, I mean, you can see the 6-star's average attack basically being better than it the entire time, and this does not account for shock rating or anything like that. So the shock damage is going to be greater for the 6-star and definitely be the thing that makes the 6-star better. And then, even if you see the SIG 200, it barely eclipses it. I want to say that's at 9. I could check right here. It eclipses it at 10 poise. And so, essentially, even on base hits, not counting special furies or crit rate or crit damage, not counting the shocks, that's the big thing, not counting the shocks, you will, or counting Assassin Mastery, because Assassin Mastery multiplies higher, you will see that the 5-star does not make up for the 6-star barely at all. Even max SIG at poise max, you only have a difference in an average attack rating of about 50. So you actually can see that the 5-star is better or is worse objectively than the 6-star rank 3, even Unawakened. So if you are looking to take up your 6-star Unawakened to rank 3, that's fine because it will be better. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this little breakdown. It's a little bit mathy, but I do have these graphs right here, and it's kind of a fun way to look at some misnomers in the community. So yeah, Starkey is fine Unawakened at high rank. As a 6-star, it'll be fine. All right, thank you.